for you. Breathe naturally with your own pace without changing the pattern. Simply stay with the pattern you're having now. Maybe it's shallow, maybe it's deep, maybe it's long, maybe it's short. Simply observing the quality of your breath. Relax the face, relax the tension in between your eyebrows, the third eye center. And try to make your inhale and exhale even. And make that ujjayi breath, ocean sound through your throat. Imagine there's a mirror in front of you, in front of your mouth. You're fogging the mirror. Make a breath strong, powerful, and audible. Each inhale, imagine you're growing taller, and exhale, keep relaxing your shoulders down. Feel the heaviness on your tailbones that contacts the floor. Feel really grounded here, grounding through your hips and lengthening through the crown of the head. With each inhale, sending all the air deep down into your belly rising. Exhale, push the air out of your body. Everything you don't need, let them go. If there are still thoughts coming in, just let them be there with you without judgment. Try to find the space between your thoughts. If your mind's still wandering, that's fine. Just catch it back onto your breath. So this is the easiest way for us to focus on ourselves. By breathing, by focusing on our breath. Just stay with the breath. Keep your breath long, steady, and deep. And we're going to do a short pranayama practice called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So take out your right hand, place the index and middle fingers on the third eye center, and the right thumb for closing the right nostril, and your ring finger for closing the left nostril. So we're gonna breathe in by alternate each side. Good. From here, inhale through both nostrils and close both nostrils. Exhale, release your right thumb and exhale through right nostril. And inhale through right. Close both, hold. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Close both, hold. Exhale through right. Inhale through right. Close both. Exhale through left. Inhale left. Close both, pause. Exhale through left, right. Inhale right. Close both, pause. Exhale through left. Inhale left. Close both, pause, relax the shoulders. Exhale through right. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale through left. Inhale through left. Close both and pause. Exhale through right. Inhale right. And pause, close both. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. Inhale right. Pause. Exhale left. Inhale left. Pause. Exhale right. One last time. Inhale right. And pause. Exhale left. Inhale left. And pause here. Release your hand. You can hold as long as you can. And exhale with a big sigh out. Good. With next inhale, deep breath in through nose. And let it go through mouth. One more inhale. And empty, empty, empty it out. Good. You can blink your eyes open. Awesome. Now place your right foot in front of your left one first. Your hands on your knees, palms facing down. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, roll your body towards your right and front and left and back. Make big circles. Link with the breath. Do some spinal warm up here. Spine is a fountain of youth, sorry. If our spine is flexible, we never grow old. So we're gonna really take care of our spine. Make audible breath, long and steady. With next inhale, neutral spine seated. Switch legs. The left one in front of the right one. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale towards your left, forward, and right. You may close your eyes, just gaze inside. What's going on with your spine today and what you are feeling today. Every day we feel different. So we are exploring our body, our minds. Each time we are on the mat, even though we step off the mat, we still need to be focused on ourselves. How are we feeling every day? Really take care of ourselves. Don't ignore your feelings. Good. With next inhale, neutral spine, seated. You may switch legs again just for balance. Good. Now inhale, arms overhead, creating space, reach the sky. Exhale, hand to heart. Slightly tuck your chin. Inhale, arms overhead again. Exhale, hand to heart. Good. Now interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, pull your knuckles down towards the floor and open your chest. Maybe gaze up. Keep the wrinkle free on the back of the neck. Exhale, chin to chest to lower your head. Feel the back of your neck. Relax the shoulders down. Keep breathing. Breathing to the back of the neck. Good. Now inhale, roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Bring your hands towards your left. Hug your left elbow in towards the midline as you can. Drop your head towards your right shoulder naturally. Relax the shoulders down. You can rock your head up and down, looking for some intensity in your neck. Nice and slow with the breath. Good. With next exhale, chin to chest. Bring your hands towards the back. Inhale, roll your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bring your hands towards your right. Hug your right elbow in. Drop your head towards your left. Relax the shoulders down. You can rock your head up and down. Looking for some tension. And exhale, chin to chest. Bring your hands to the back. Then inhale, head back to center. Release your hands on the knees. Good. Inhale, open your chest. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, round your back. Tuck your chin. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, round your back. One more time. Inhale, open. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. Broaden your shoulder blades. Then inhale, neutral spine. Seated. So extend your right leg out. Bend your left knee. Good. Now from here, turn your upper body towards your left knee. Good. Now inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend towards your right. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend one more time, and this time stay here. Pull your left arm to the back and open your chest. You can gaze up or you can keep your head at neutral position. Keep breathing. Breathe through your breathing to your left side. One more breath. Good. Now inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, set your left hand on the mat beside you and walk your, this is left hand. Yeah, walk your left hand as far as you can. Keep your right hip on the mat and take your right arm up or overhead. Feel the right side of your body, the long line, all the way through your right fingertip. One more deep breath. Good. Now inhale, slowly come up. Good. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Extend your left leg and bend your right knee. Turn your upper body towards your right knee. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side bend towards your left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend and stay here. Breathing to your right side. One more breath. Good. With next inhale, slowly come up. And set your right hand beside you and go as far as you can. Keep your right hip on the mat. Inhale, take your left arm up or overhead. Maybe you can set your right elbow on the mat if it's comfortable for you. Try to find a long line on your right side. Keep breathing. One more breath. Good. Now inhale, slowly come up with control. Exhale, release. Shake it out maybe. Let's come onto our hands and knees, tabletop position. Place some blankets under your knees for cushioning. Good. Now from here, open your fingers wide. Check alignment if your shoulders right over your hands, your hips right over your knees. Inhale, drop your belly down, curl your tailbone up, maybe gaze up, open your chest to cow. Exhale, round your back, tuck your chin to cat. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest. Exhale, round your back and send your hips back towards your heels this time. Good. Now inhale, come up and arch your spine, drop your belly and shift forward. Exhale, round your back and send your hips towards your heels to child's pose. Inhale, come up, drop your belly, shift forward. Exhale, round your back and move back to Balasana child's pose. And this time stay here. Rest your forehead on the mat, extend your arms overhead. Breathing to your lower back. Feel the expansion on your lower back when you take an inhale. One more deep breath. Good. Now from here, thread your right arm under your left shoulder and coming to thread the needle pose and stay at child's pose. Take deepest breath during the day. Find a position, find a posture where you can breathe naturally without any difficulty. This is very important. If you feel it's hard for you to breathe, maybe back it off a little bit. We're not proving anything here. With next, inhale, inside your arms and coming to child's pose with arm extended. Good, now switch sides. Stand your left arm under your right shoulder. Start the needle on the other side and rest your head down on the mat. Good. Inhale, come up to tabletop position. Good. Now from here, inhale, left, right leg back, extended, toes facing down. Bend your right knee and do some hip rotations here. Make as big circles as you can. And switch direction. Good. Now extend your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Exhale, send your right knee towards your right elbow. Hover. Inhale, extend. Exhale, send your right knee towards your left elbow. Hover. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step your right foot forward this time to low lunge. You can slide your back knee back, adjust the distance. Make sure your right knee is right over your right ankle here. Fingertips on the mat, or if you have blocks, that's 2 blocks here, just to elevate your upper body. And now place your hands on your right knee and come up. Broadening your collarbone and open your chest. Let your hips sinking down. Good. Now inhale, maybe come up a little bit. Exhale, maybe sink your hips more. One more inhale. Exhale. It doesn't have to be a big movement here. Inhale up. Exhale. Exhale, sink. Good. Now from here, inhale, arms overhead. Palms touch. Lengthening through your fingertips. Relax the shoulders down. Good. Now place your left hand on the back of your left thigh. Take an inhale. And exhale, bend. Swing your right arm back. A slight back bend. Open your chest. One more breath. Exhale, send your hands towards the earth. And inhale, step your right foot back to tabletop position. Do some organic movements you need, maybe some hip rotation. Whatever it feels good for you. Good. Now inhale. Left leg extended to the back, toes facing down. Good. Now bend your left knee. Do some hip rotations here. Just draw big circles in the sky. Good. Now switch directions. Really open your left hip. Good. Now inhale, keep your left leg extended behind you. Exhale, send your left knee towards your left elbow, hover. Inhale back. Exhale towards your right elbow, hover. Inhale back. Exhale, step forward in between your hands. Slide your back knee back if you need. So make sure your left knee is a 90-degree angle here. Fingertips on the mat or on the blocks. And place your hands on your left knee and come up. Broaden your collarbones here. Open your chest. Good. Now inhale, maybe come up a little bit. Exhale, maybe find your hips sink more. Inhale, move up. Exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, sink. And inhale, arms overhead. Palms touch. Take 3 breaths here. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. We're gonna place your right hand on the back of your right side. Inhale, take your left arm up and over, slide back bend. You can gaze over your left fingertips or just keep your head in neutral position. One more breath. Good. Exhale, send your hands down on the mat. Inhale, step your left foot back to tabletop position. Do some organic movements you need. Release the left side. Good. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, lift up your knees off the mat, hovering tabletop. Suck your belly in towards the midline, towards the spine. Next, exhale, push your hips back and up to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here. Gently stretch out your hamstrings by bending your knees one after another, pressing your heel towards the earth, but feel free to keep them lifted. Also, you can bend your knees. Just feel your hips is pushing all the way towards the sky. And engage your core, draw your belly in. Make your shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing here. Open your fingers wide. Slightly tuck your chin. Imagine your neck is the extension of your spine. One more breath. Good. Now inhale, right leg back and up. Square your hips. Good. Now bend your right knee. Take your right foot over towards your left. Open your hips. Good. Maybe stack up your hips. Just try to take your right foot as far as you can towards the left. Keep your hands on the mat evenly. Keep breathing. You're gonna square your hips back. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. And pivot your left foot down, left toes out, 45 degrees. Keep your right knee bent. Fingertips on the mat. Good, when you're ready, inhale, raise both arms up to Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Palms maybe touch. Relax the shoulders down. Lengthening through your spine. Pressing to the outer edge of your left foot and your right foot. Really feel the grounding on your feet. Good. Now take your left hand on the back of your left thigh. Inhale, slide back bend. Take your right hand over. Keep breathing. Now exhale, send your hand towards the earth. And from here, maybe you slide your left foot closer to your right foot and straight up your right leg. Fingertips on the mat. Inhale, lengthening your spine, maybe halfway lift. Exhale, fold to pyramid pose. soften your right knee here. Keep a long spine. Doesn't matter how low you can fold. Breathe into your right hamstring. Good enough. From here, place your hand, keep your hands beside your right foot and shift your weight forward onto your right foot. Inhale, maybe lift up your left foot off the mat behind you, coming to standing splits. It doesn't matter how high your left leg goes. Just stay wherever you feel comfortable and breathe. Maybe you can use your right hand to grab your right ankle for more balance challenge. Or you can use both hands to grab your right foot. Just try whatever it is right for you today. Maybe you're not quite here today, that's fine. Not a competition. Nobody can see you. You're at your comfortable house in your room. Good. Now slowly step your left foot back behind you. Place your hand on the mat. Inhale, step your right foot back to plank. Drop your knees down if you need. Exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way down onto the mat. Good. Now inhale, come up, baby cobra. Keep your elbows bent and keep your elbows in towards the midline. Exhale down. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, push up to tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Paddle your feet out here. Take a few breaths here at down dog. Retain your breath out. One more breath. Good. Now inhale, left leg back and up. Square your hip. Exhale, bend your left knee and take your left foot over towards your right. Open your left hip. One more breath. And now square your hips back. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Pivot your right foot down, right toes out 45 degrees. Keep your left knee bent 90 degrees. The fingertips on the mat. When ready, when you find your balance, inhale, press into your feet and come up into Virabhadrasana 1. Palms touch. You can bend your elbows slightly. And now take your right hand on the back of your right side. Inhale, take your left arm up and over, maybe gaze up. Slide back down. One more breath. And now exhale, send your hands all the way to the earth. Maybe bring your right foot in closer to your left foot. Good. Straight up your left leg. Take an inhale, elongate your spine. Flat back. Exhale, forward, pyramid pose. Maybe you can feel the subtle movement in your body when you take an inhale. You feel your body, your upper body is coming up a little bit. And exhale, maybe you release more towards your left leg. Just feel the subtle movement. settling into your posture and notice the echo of each posture. And breathe into your left hamstring, where you feel the tension. Send your breath deep down into there. Good. Place your hands on the mat. Inhale, lift up your right foot off the mat behind you, coming to standing split. Option, you can use your left hand to grab your left ankle or both hands just to find your edge. Approach your edge, but don't go over your edge. Listening to your body. One more breath. And exhale, drop your right foot down gracefully behind you. Inhale, step your left foot back to plank. You can drop your knees down. Exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, come up, baby cobra or cobra, Bhujangasana. Make sure there's no pain in your lower back. Exhale, tuck your toes under, push all the way back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a few breaths here. Deepest breath. You can drop your knees down here, come into Balasana, Child's Pose. Your option, you can bring your knees wide or set them together and rest your forehead down on the earth. And take a second to release and surrender here. Relax your shoulders. Let your heart melt into the earth. Good. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push yourself up to tabletop position. Tuck your toes under again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now from here, walk your feet slowly towards your hands. To meet your hands, bend your knees forward, Uttanasana. Set your feet a little bit wide, like a hip width apart for more balance. Grab the opposite elbows here. Let your head drop naturally. Let the gravity do work. Ragdoll, swing your body from side to side. Feel the stretch on your back. Let your head become heavy. Good. Now from here, inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, roll your body back and up. One vertebra at a time, inch by inch. And exhale, drop your shoulders down. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a few breaths here. Feel the grounding on your feet. Tuck your belly in towards your spine. Relax the shoulders down. Imagine someone's pulling the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Open your chest. So yoga invites us to pay more attention to our postures, eh, not only on the mat, but also in our daily life. When you're standing there, do you notice your posture? Are you standing this way or that way? So it's very important to bring it off the mat. And now inhale, arms overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Then now inhale, come up to chair with Utkatasana. Bend your knees and sink your hips. Make sure you can still see your toes through your knees. You can bring your hands at heart center if too much for your shoulders. Keep breathing here. Take an inhale. And exhale, prayer twist towards your right. Set your left elbow against your right knee. Keep breathing. Now inhale, come back. Exhale, twist towards your left. Keep your legs strong. One more breath. Now inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the earth. Inhale, step back to plank. Drop your knees down if you need. Exhale, bend your elbows, come down. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push all the way back. Paddle on your feet here. Awesome. Now inhale, right leg back and up again. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee down. You can slide your back knee back and move your right foot out to the edge of the mat. And bring your hands inside of your right foot. We're going to come into lizard pose. Take an inhale. Elongate your spine and exhale. You can just stay on your hands or you can come down onto your forearms, your version. Just really listen to your body. Accept wherever you're at today, whatever you feel today. And connect with your breath. Breathe into your right hip. Maybe you can take your right knee out. Try not to let the tension affect the quality of your breath. Keep your breath long, steady. Wherever you feel the tension, just send your breath into there and massage that body part where you feel the tension. Give them a good massage and send in fresh oxygen. And oftentimes we feel the tension in our body, but maybe it's more in the mind. And try to relax the mind. Don't get frustrated by the tension you feel. It's just like when you meet, like confront any difficulties in your life. Try not to be frustrated at the beginning. Just take a deep breath in, maybe, so we can make better decisions. If we can master our breath, we can master our mind. So it's easier for us to deal with anything we meet in our daily life. Then slowly bring your right foot in, push yourself up. Your hands frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up your back knee. Inhale. Step your right foot back to come into downward facing dog. Release your right side, right leg, right hip. Any organic movements you need. Great. From here, inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back knee down. Move your left foot out. Bring your hands in, inside of your left foot. Good. When you find your position, inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, come into lizard pose, your version. Either a high lizard or a low lizard. They both lizards, so no difference. Make your breath strong and audible. Maybe scare your neighbor. That's fine. We are breathing. That's normal. It's a technique everybody should learn. Good. With next inhale, slowly push yourself up. Bring your left foot in. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up your back knee. Inhale. Step your left foot back to plank. Drop your knees down, or you can keep your knees lifted. Exhale, chaturanga. Come all the way down. Inhale, come up. Cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Release the left side by doing some hip rotations or extending your left leg out. Good. Now from here, drop your knees down. Sit all the way back onto your heels. Good. Now set your hands behind you. Maybe fingertips on the mat. And inhale, try to lift up your knees off the mat. Good. Now stretch out the top of your feet. Maybe you come all the way down onto your forearms. Tuck your chin. Avoid dumping your head all the way to the back. Maybe you can lift up your knees more off the mat. Try to relax the shoulders down. And now from here, drop your knees down on the mat and push yourself up and swing your feet forward and sit on the mat. Good. Now from here, place the soles together. Let your knees drop naturally towards the side. If you want more support, you can place some blankets under your knees. Inhale, take a long sigh. Exhale, walk your hands forward. It doesn't matter how far you can go, but try to find your edge. And stay wherever you feel comfortable and easeful. Make sure there's no pain in your lower back and your knees. And feel the subtle movement in your body. Inhale, maybe come up a little bit. Exhale, maybe release more. Try to release all the holdings in your body. Maybe you can shake your head yes or no. Good. Now inhale. Slowly walk yourself up. And slowly bring your knees together. Oh, kind of stuck. Extend both legs out. Shake it out. And bend your knees. Place your feet on the mat and place your hands behind you. Rock your knees side to side. Windshield wipers. Release your lower back. Awesome. Now from here, bend your right knee. You can either set your right foot in front of you, or you can bend your right knee and set your right foot behind you, beside your right hip. You can adjust later if you want. So bend your left knee as well. Interlace your fingers on your left foot. Good. Now inhale, lift up your left foot off the mat. It doesn't matter if you can straight up your left leg. Just keep a long spine coming to heron pose. Breathe into your left hamstring. If it's too much for you here, you can just switch, bring your right foot in the front. And this is easy heron pose. And stay here, breathe. Keep a long spine. If you feel back rounding, bend your left knee. Keep breathing. One more breath. Good. Now exhale, release your left leg. Extend both legs out, shake it out. When you're ready, switch sides, bend your left knee. Either your left foot either in the front or beside you. Your version, bend your right knee, interlace your fingers on your right foot. Good. Are you ready? Inhale. Lift up your this is right foot off the mat. Oh, keep a long spine. Breathe into your right hamstrings. Good. Now exhale, bend your right knee, come all the way down gracefully. Good. Extend both legs out, shake it out. And do some windshield wipers one more time. Release the lower back. Good. Now we're gonna come into bow pose. So keep your hips on the mat. Set your hands on the back of the thighs. Keep a long spine here. Inhale, take your feet off the mat and keep your shins parallel with the ground. Half boat. If you want one more challenge, you can let go of your hands. Just keep your arms alongside your legs. Or you can straight up your legs, your version. It's not for me today, so I just bend my knees. Engage your belly. Good. Now exhale. Send your feet down on the mat gracefully. Now we're going to come all the way down onto the mat, onto our backs. Hug your knees towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Massage your lower back. You're going to place your feet on the mat. Set your feet wide. And place your right ankle on your left knee. And lift up your left foot off the mat and interlace your fingers on your left shin or on the back of your left side. Coming to reclined pigeon pose. Just give a little bit of squeeze here, as long as you feel your right hip. And breathe into your right hip. Option, you can straight up your left leg into the sky. Adjust the position of your hands, maybe your hands on your shins or on your left ankle or even on your left foot. Good. With next inhale, slowly release your legs down, unwind your legs, and do some windshield wipers here. Rock your knees side to side. Good. Stay centered. Switch sides. Place your left ankle on your right knee. Lift up your right foot off the mat. Interlace your fingers on your right shin or on the back of your right side. Good option. You can straight up your right leg. Just give a little bit squeeze. Breathe into your left hip. Maybe you feel the difference between your left and right side. I feel my left side is tighter. Good. Now inhale. Unwind your legs. Set your feet on the mat. Do some windshield wipe. Do windshield wipers one more time. Rock knees side to side. Now extend your legs out. Keep your feet together. And place your hands palms facing down. Set your hands underneath your hips. Palms facing down. And also set your elbows under your body. We're going to come into fish pose. So inhale, lift up your chest. Use your elbows for support to lift up your chest. And maybe set the crown of the head on the mat. Just make a little arch on your upper body to come into fish pose. You can close your eyes. Try to put the weight on your elbows, not on your head. Option, you can lift up your feet off the mat. One more breath. And exhale, drop your feet and lift up your head first. Exhale, come down onto the mat. Release your hands. Hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug, squeeze. Rock from side to side. Release the lower back. Good. Now place your feet on the mat. Again, keep your knees bent. Across the right knee over your left one. And shift your hips towards your right a little bit. Extend your arms out like a T. Take an inhale. And exhale, drop your knees towards your left. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. Maybe you need to place some blankets or pillow under your right knee for support. You can turn your head towards the right shoulder if it's comfortable for your neck. And close your eyes, just gaze inside how you feel. And try to relax your hips, relax your legs, your feet. Release any holdings in your body. We don't need it here. So with next inhale, slowly bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips back to center as well. Unwind your legs. Maybe do some organic movements here you need. Otherwise, just switch sides. Cross your left knee over your right one. Shift your hips towards your left slightly. Keep your hands like a T. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop both knees down towards your right. Turn your head towards your left shoulder if it's comfortable for your neck. Close your eyes. Now inhale. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips back. Unwind your legs. Hug your knees towards the chest one more time. Now extend your legs out and take as much space as you need. And coming to Shavasana, final relaxation. Make sure your lower back is completely grounded. You can place some blankets or pillow underneath your knees. And bring your awareness back to your breath. And start to relax each part of the body and let them soften, become heavy, and melt into the earth. And just allow yourself to enjoy the next few minutes of Shavasana. Allow yourself to be still physically and mentally. And now you can slowly wiggle your toes and fingers. Make a small movement to wake up your body. Give yourself a big stretch. When ready, you can slowly push yourself up to seated position. Keep your eyes closed. And let's bring the palms at heart center and press the thumb against your chest. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath, feel your peace. Let's end up this practice with the sound Om, the whole vibration, the healing energy. Let's get started after deep breath in. Deep breath into the nose. Deep breath in and let it go. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. May all of you find peace and love within. Let's put thumbs and heart, the third eye center. The peace in me honors and bows to the peace in you. From my heart to yours, namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you. How do you feel?
I feel
Good.
great. That was tough.
Great.
But you liked it.
I liked it, but I am dead.
That's first, man. Hello, is that your daughter in the back?
Yeah, they were aside and laughing at me when I say Om.
How do you know?
I was
That's
like,
okay.
what the? Never mind.
That's good.
Just
She likes
focus
it.
on myself chanting Om.
Yeah.
No matter
Oh,
what
there's
they
another
are.
one there. There's no
This
door
is
in the back.
my 7-year-old,
Hi.
and this is. Come on, show yourself. No. This is
Hi.
my teenager to